live with 30 and beers, yeah.
It is the crock rockin' nickelback popping curls for all the girls. It is the crock rockin' nickelback popping curls for all the girls. The Perminator Sam Beal. Go grab yourself a Busch Latte, crack that thing open, because you're listening to the main event 24-hour Memorial Day stream. And have a great day. Dubskis up!
That's a hell of a clip, man. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 32, Kayfabe Coffee, the Wake and Bake. I am the Great Baked Hope. I am joined here by Tino. It's always time to get high. How you doing today, brother?
I love it. That's perfect because you're absolutely right. I mean, talk about it all the time, man. Every day, all day. Love
Gotta do it, man.
Happy to be here. Good to talk about a Monday Night Raw as we're getting ready. As Sam Beal said, this 24-hour live stream, I guess it's just a little practice to wake up early since we'll be live for 24 hours starting on SmackDown.
We are literally 3 days away, man. We are 3 sleeps away from the second 24-hour Main Event Network live stream. If you guys aren't familiar, it's because either you found us a little late, but last year, if you watch the On the Mark Wrestling podcast, they have like everybody else does. They have their goals, 300, 400, 500 subscribers. And they had said something where Ian Garavilla, who is of OTM and BWO fame, was supposed to do a 24-hour live stream when they hit, I think, 400 or 500 subscribers. And we ended up throwing out ideas like, hey, man.
I told them I'd help him. I was like, hey, Ian, let me know. I'm like, I'll help you, bro. I'm like, I got you.
Yeah, we all volunteered. I remember we're like, oh, hey, if you want to take a nap, I'll go in for an hour. And it turned into the first ever 24-hour Main Event Network stream, which I think we put it together in 2 weeks or something? Like, I think it was just days before Memorial Day.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Like that, right? And we got everybody was like pretty pressured to get it done, but we made that shit happen, man. That was cracking. We went for 24 plus. I think it was 10 minutes over 24 hours or something?
Something like that, yeah. And we also, Kyle was talking about it on the thing we did on Sunday where we had to have 2 streams because it was so long that you could, like, stop the stream. And, I don't think people realize how much it really does take to do that, especially with technology and everything. And, like, I'm getting to the point where I might need a new laptop because my laptop resets itself every, like, day, every other day. So it's one of those things that you got to make sure being live for 24 hours. It's like watching that iCarly episode. Every time when we first started it, that's what I thought of when Carly, Sam, and Freddie went live for 24 hours on their podcast and everything.
That's crazy, man.
Like, the wheel of hammers and all of that. And that was like the first thing I thought of. And I was I went back last year and watched that episode to try to think of ideas that we could come up with. So
no, that's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, iCarly was a pretty big show. I remember. I think I was in my late teens when it was first coming out, but that show ended up being pretty popular. I thought it was funny. Gibby was funny. Her older brother was funny. Sam was funny. I mean, I guess Carly and the other guy were kind of funny, but the thing about that show is they had so many characters. It was a fun show to watch. Like, there was a little something that appeased to everybody. So
it was the first show for me that actually like made me think about doing a podcast because like seeing them do it and stuff like that was like so cool. Have a cameraman and all of that. And
so this is your origin story, huh? You saw iCarly, you're like, that's who I want to be. I want to be iCarly.
Actually, my origin story, you could actually see an origin story. I just put a clip out last week of my 2005 wrestling collection that apparently I had that my mom videotaped, and I was recording myself, and I named like 20 wrestlers. And I don't even know if I can name all of them now, but I was just popping them off like this. So that's the real origin story. I always tell people I started watching wrestling in 05. So it's kind of funny I found that video, but yeah, I mean.
We got Too Sweet Kyle in the house. We out here.
Too sweet.
And would it be if it wasn't running late? Come on, man. I'm running the show and the keyboards.
You're doing it all, man. It's hard. It's hard being that.
Oh, it is.
That's why I appreciate when Kyle does do the
exactly
like the graphics.
It gives you like a newfound appreciation for the game. It's like, man, there's just so much that goes into it. People don't realize that it's not as simple as being like, hey, I'm gonna start my own show. There's just so much that goes into it, and it goes back to the 24 hours that we're gonna do. Like, there's gonna be so much work that goes into that. There's gonna have to be somebody behind the keys all the time, somebody on camera all the time, somebody streaming, somebody pushing the buttons. There's so much work that goes into it, which is what makes our group like click the way it does, because they're all working parts. Everybody does their part. Everybody finds a way to, hey, if you're gonna do this, I'll do this. Oh, if we're doing this, I can help with this. Something like that. We have so many,
like there's people,
and then now we're all like, we went from being like, what is it, a network mates? I would say coworkers, but it's not really a job yet. We're network mates and stuff, and we started off, just knowing who's who, checking out each other's stuff, and we've ended up, becoming friends in a pretty good atmosphere. So it's easy to reach out to people and say, hey, dude, what's up, man? What are we doing? Hey, can you join me for this? Can you join me for that? Because and then speaking of the stream, last year you did a stream right after a 24-hour stream as well, huh? Because what was it, Saturday night main event?
Yeah, we'll be doing the same thing. We'll be doing, as soon as the 24-hour stream ends, you come and hang out with me as I'll watch Saturday night's main event as usual. So I guess 26 hours.
Vin Diesel family.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is it? And we got Double or Nothing this week. We got Clash in Italy next week. I mean, there's so many damn shows in the next week.
Wait, what day is Double or Nothing?
Sunday.
Fuck, that's supposed to be our first BWO AEW predictions blog. So I got to get to work on it today. I got so much to do. Hold on, give me
matches, because I'm sure I've been having people continuously ask me, and I don't do many AEW anymore. But if I get at least like 5 people to ask me, I'll do it. But yeah, it's been a lot of Double or Nothing because I guess they're all excited for the
Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my. Let me unmute my mic. I'm going to get off camera for a sec. Go through the intro real quick on what we got first on Raw. I'm going to switch rooms because there's construction across. Give me a second.
Got to love it. Well, there we are. And there we go. We did start off Monday Night Raw with the Bloodline as usual. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, and Jacob Fatu. I actually thought that was going to be the main event because I did not really know what was going to be the main event at the time. We were trying to figure it out. I thought the street fight would definitely be it. But then they obviously made the match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I thought Bronson Reed was going to come out. You know me, I love my bold predictions. And I always love to say things that are going to say and then are going to happen because, you never know what was going to happen. But that is how we did start off Monday Night Raw with the Bloodline. And it does seem like we will continue that, and I'm kind of interested to see, is it a Raw storyline, a SmackDown storyline, because we kind of see all of this happening on both brands, and obviously the draft is nothing to be known and nothing to be said or anything else like that, but you still have to keep an eye out for that because then again, or as I should say, one time on OTM, Bronson Weed, yeah, you said it, not me.
Gotta love Bronson Reed, man.
Man, we gotta love it. So yeah, but that's how we started Monday Night Raw, was with the Bloodline and all of their shenanigans.
Yeah, I actually caught that while I was waking and baking. I was like, I might as well catch the intro so you get the vibe of what's going on. And I like this. This is a different level for the Bloodline, the new Bloodline. What is this? Well, there's no new members, so it's just kind of like the OG Bloodline.
I don't know. I'm wondering what inning we're in, because after the all of that happened, they challenged each other, or I guess Jacob challenged Roman to a tribal combat match, which is made official for Clash in Italy. Which so far the Clash in Italy card looking good, so I'm interested to see it. But yeah, that match is now made official, graphic and all. Roman and Jacob match number 2. Kind of shocking.
What is it that you said? If there's a graphic, it's official.
It's official, as Adam Pearce likes to say.
I always laugh when you do it on the show. You're like, and there's the match graphic. It's official.
And as Adam Pearce likes to say, it's official. You love to see it.
If I always tell Kyle, like when you're on camera all the time, consistent shows, you need like your little quick zips, like your one-liners and stuff. Like for you, I always get like I said, we got the match graphic. It's official. And I had told Kyle too, like, you have to use it all the time, but because he was calling himself because he is the most underrated content creator, I was like, you have to keep using that, man. Keep using it. Keep using it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. A hot take. We got a hot take from Kyle. I'm not feeling the Roman and Usos repairing. Just feels like a rehash of the same story from years ago. I mean, it does. It really does. We've talked about it. There's different angles they can go about this. But this just works. I mean, people have already given up on Jey Uso's solo run. They didn't really go for the Usos tag run, and that's probably because of Jey Uso or because, I mean, obviously there's other teams that could use the titles, like in this case, Street Profits, who I would like to see with the Raw belts.
I mean, it looks like we'll talk about it later, I'm sure, but it looks like they're breaking up now. And I said, why are we breaking up tag teams when there are no tag teams? I went over it on my TTW episode on Sunday about all the tag teams in the WWE, and there's like 3 that are actually legitimate. So you're gonna break up one of them to not, that's why I was saying I think Ethan Page should win this Saturday. Bring Penta and Ray Phoenix back together and add them to the tag division because they need to do something because the tag division is awful. And the fact that nothing wrong with Logan Paul and Austin Theory, I like them, whatever. But there's no reason they should be the tag champions and all of this right now. So,
yeah,
I don't know, it irritates me. But
I mean, I said it too. I mean, if the division feels like the MFTs, they just have Logan Paul, honestly. That's the only difference. Logan Paul's not going anywhere. He's got one of those contracts where he's a favored person on the roster. So I mean, you're not going to see that guy get released anytime soon. But I mean, at least this way, you keep the Usos away from the tag titles. You keep them away from singles matches. And it's just for right now while they're trying. I mean, obviously they don't know what they're doing with the teams. Who knows when they'll figure it out. But this way, you don't have them taking a space somewhere else and losing viewers. You know what I mean? Because there were already so many people tuning out of Jey Uso. They weren't into it. I don't know why. I was honestly good with it. I mean, when you're over like Jey Uso, you're selling merch like Jey Uso, and he's been in the WWE this long, and he almost beat Roman twice. You had to give it to him. You got to give him something. I thought it was wrong they took it away, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll see him back in the main event title scene someday, but now is not the time. And this gives Jacob Fatu a scarier aura because he's not just running through Roman, he's running through his goons as well, all by himself. And how many times has the Fed booked anybody to look strong like that against the Bloodline, whether it was 3 of them, 4 of them, or 2 of them? Never. Not even Solo Sikoa. Not even Tala. I'm the tallest Fatu.
And I said no, you're absolutely right. And I said it to you yesterday. I'm hoping and I'm praying, and Mr. Too Sweet can agree with me on this one. But and this is just as of recent, since they called up Javon, Trick, and Oba, it's Soul, Ethan. Seems like they're finally doing what they just need to do is just let the people be and let them go out there and do what they can. And that's just something that they've never done where, like you said, they've never done anything like that. And it just is one of those things. And that's the thing, like with Jay, where it was just like, I feel like the Yeet's dying and everything. And I think they just saw how gassed he would get and everything else like that. And they were just like, well, maybe he can't be that guy. And I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, again, he had the run, he had the moment, and sometimes that's what it is. I mean, we see it with superstars. Sometimes they have a moment, and that's all that, I mean, look at Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. He's still living off his WrestleMania 32 Intercontinental ladder match. Yeah. It just, it just, so I don't know. And yeah, I don't think
it all depends on who's created properly. We'll touch base on Ethan and Sol Ruca because I know they were involved in Raw, so we'll talk about them later. But with someone like Trick Williams, he was there a long time in NXT. He was with Melo for a little while. He was by himself for a little while. So he got the seasoning. He got to he was given the chance to transition properly, to learn the craft, to learn where the cameras are, learn the mic, learn how to get comfortable on the mic, which is a big deal. And now look at him on SmackDown. He's tearing it up with the biggest crybaby in the Fed, who apparently feels he deserves a world title shot, whatever. But if you've got a guy who is in that division and Trick Williams is successfully defending his heavyweight championship against him, look at what you've made. This guy is a star. Every time he comes out, like you feel it. It's like Obafemi as well. You feel that presence, that aura, that these people are actually somebody. They built something, or if you don't know who they are, you're interested because of their own presentation and how good they look in their presentation. And they don't do that with everyone.
No.
Javon Evans was everywhere for a while, and it was easy for him to get over. But for guys like Trick Williams, Ethan Page, they put in so much work from day one. And Ethan Page, coming from indie wrestling, AEW, he's already been around the block and learning the WWE style, and now excelling against Penta, Javon Evans, Rusev, in what's a stacked Intercontinental Heavyweight division, which has other names that haven't popped up yet for a piece. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, all you need to do is run the NXT division in the mid card, and it will be perfectly fine. Run freaking Evans and Ethan, and then run Mello and Trick on SmackDown. Ta-da! There's your IC and US title run, and I think everybody would be happy with that. And that's the thing. I mean, which it was somebody like Jacob too, where him going out there, and it's like we all know Roman's obviously not going to lose the title, but there is a hope and there is a chance that maybe, just maybe, and with Jey Uso winning that title, because I don't think anybody ever thought he would win. Maybe Jacob will win that title eventually, but I just don't know. And I'm interested to see how this tribal combat stipulation goes into it, because, I mean, we all know it could just be bloodline rules, except they have a bunch of weapons.
Well, do you think that Jacob gets some help?
I mean, I'm hoping, and that's, I mean, I feel like we've also, I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's certain pay-per-views, and I said it about Backlash too. There's certain pay-per-views that sometimes we have a lot of debuts or returns or something like that. And Clash is another one. We've had a lot of returns. Solo made his debut at a Clash. Dominic turned heel at Clash. Like, there's a lot of things that happen at a Clash, right? Yeah. So I think that something could happen. I just, again, I don't know who it could be. I mean, we all talk about Zilla, but I mean, I don't know. So,
well, I mean, with all these NXT call-ups recently, do we need a debut here?
I mean, I don't
think so.
No, because I mean, we see it, and with NXT, I mean, they've gotten to the point where it's like you're watching superstars now just starting to try to like build themselves up, and like with the Ethans and the Ricky Saints too, I think like them being in AEW was like part of the reason why they've risen so fast from NXT to the main roster, because they just needed to learn the WWE way, and then they can go up there and do what they know what and how to do, because that's what it is. So.
And a lot of the time, some of these workers have already worked together, so it's a matter of being able to communicate and make it work. But after the intro, we got, what did we get after the intro? So you can run through the rest of this card.
We got the Street Fight was the first match. Started a clock.
Yes, JD McDonough and Finn Balor. That's definitely one I'm going to check out. What do you think about that match? How did that one go?
Man, I mean, these two have been fighting forever. They're obviously best friends, and the amount of chemistry that they have is amazing. And I just, again, the one thing I said, and Hayden and I were watching it, they actually made it feel like a street fight. It wasn't just in the ring. It wasn't just this and that. And they only went by the entrance they did, where they, or by like over the barricade. They went by the crowd and everything. But it just felt like a street fight for a couple minutes. And that's sometimes what we don't get. And with these two, it's nice to see them finally being able to have their rivalry in that video package. Kind of like, I thought this would be the main event after they did the video package, and then all of a sudden Taylor came out. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know. And sometimes it's not a bad thing, because I mean, me sitting here watching it, it's kind of like, you know, I'm a little tired sometimes, and it's like I need something like that to get me hyped up and, you know, a little energized. So I mean, it was a good match. They went out there and did their thing. Obviously, the commercials hurt the matches, but I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I thought it was good. I thought the trash can spot was cool. They Finn did the coup de grace on JD while he was in the trash can, so that was pretty cool. Dominic obviously got involved as usual. Can't have a match without that. So, but no, all around great match. Finn won, and we'll see where it goes. I don't know. I'm interested to see if that's the end of the feud with the Judgment Day now. I don't know.
Probably not. I mean, we're probably gonna get a Finn versus Dom next.
I mean, how many times do they need to do that though? They just did it at WrestleMania. Do we really? I don't know. I just feel like.
Well, I mean,
but you're probably right. You're absolutely right. That's probably what they're gonna do.
I mean, we could get Finn versus Dom for the AAA Mega Championship at Noche de Grandes.
Bro, and you're absolutely right. You know, you're absolutely right too, because we didn't get Finn against Dom. We got the Demon against Dom. So I guess we do have to get Finn against Dom eventually. So
what about have they announced anything else for Saturday night's main event?
No, I think the card is official. I think we got the 5 matches because they made the tag team match with the Bella, Brie Bella and Paige against the Irresistible Forces, and then Sol Ruka and Becky Lynch. So there's 5 matches.
Dang. Let's see.
So they will. I'm guessing that's it because you got to think 2 hours commercials, ads, bullshit, nah. So
yeah,
I'm sure that will be it.
So we got the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship match, Penta versus Ethan Page. World Tag Team Championship division against the Street Profits. Women's Tag Team Championship. Beige and Brie Smella against the Irresistible Forces. Oh, we got a 6-woman tag match. Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair versus Cargill, Ming-Chen, and B-Fab. And then Becky Lynch versus Old Lady of the Sun. Okay. That's not a bad card.
Old Lady of
That is not a bad card.
Did you just call Sol Ruka the old?
That's what Sol Ruka translates to in Spanish.
Oh, cool. Fun.
That's what it means in Spanish. Old Lady of the Sun.
Did not know that.
I say this all the time on OTM. Come on, man. I said it on here last week.
I get, man. I miss OTM live all the time. Man. That's why I just go back and watch it when I'm in the morning or when I'm working.
Well, what are you doing when they're live?
Getting ready for TNA or forgetting that they're live and watching the Sox game.
Also, yes, Tim is definitely hometown man, dude. Like
I'm telling
every
you,
Thursday, we cannot get a hold of Tim.
We've never seen them in the same room together, so you know. And
exactly, I've never seen Tim and hometown man take a picture together. I've never seen Tim ask hometown man for an autograph.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny.
I don't even know what day it is sometimes. Shit, they're last week I thought it was a day extra. Like I thought Friday was Saturday. Saturday was I was all types of confused. And that Auto Motion was here in Wisconsin this past weekend. It was awful.
And then when I had mentioned that you and Tim should do a TNA show, Tim was like, "Oh, I'm not available. It's probably because his TNA contract doesn't let him."
Whoa. I never thought about that because Tim talked about that when we had that meeting. I haven't seen a TNA post show ever, so I mean maybe.
You see what I'm saying? Tim Vicious is hometown man confirmed.
I'm telling you guys.
I don't care what anybody says. Here, let's make it an official banner so we can put this later. Tim Vicious is hometown man.
Oh my!
Question mark? Add banner. There we go. Tim Vicious is hometown man.
Ta-da!
I just gotta know what's Tim's thing against AJ Francis, or what's AJ Francis's thing against Tim. Is there there's no TNA this Saturday, right?
Not that I know of. No, I don't think TNA is a pay-per-view this.
Yeah, I'm not seeing we're covering it for the marathon because I mean, if you guys haven't heard, we have the main event marathon going down this weekend.
You did this.
This transitioned over, you see what I'm saying? You just whoosh.
That was quick with it.
Let's look at the lineup real quick. Because I mean,
look at it.
Well, while I was reading Raw, I don't see anything memorable happen, so I don't think people are excited to go back and revisit it. But we'll go back to it in a bit. So we're gonna start off with you on Friday, right? We're gonna do watch along for SmackDown.
Yes,
you got any guests for Friday?
Me and Mr. OTM, I think Kyle stay in the first hour. But then again, as I always say, anybody wants to come hang out, I sit here and watch the show anyway. So pop in, like I was telling you, 5 minutes, show your face, ta-da, there you go.
I remember last year
make an appearance. I think
showed up. I remember.
It was Podcast Dad, Jay Gold, and Kyle were the three that showed up last
year. Everybody was zooted.
Listen, that's how we're going to get this going. If everybody gets involved, everybody gets in the chat, everybody gets in the algorithm somehow, that's how we're going to get it in the algorithm. And somehow, some way, maybe this thing blows up. I was telling Kyle, I had Tom Grassi like 3-4 years ago, like raid my stream. And I gained like 200 subscribers and a bunch of people came and hung out. And I still have people from that still watch. So it's like you never know who's watching at whatever time and whatever.
You really never know who's watching. I mean, for the JCW watch along, I love to brag about it. It's a big deal to me.
I know, Paperclip Mike. Every time Paperclip Mike brings that up during the 24-hour live show, I'm going to take a hit on the side. Let's see how stoned I can get before.
Dude, that was
about it all the time. He's so happy
huge.
about it.
Marky fucking D showed up, man. Out of all people, one of like the biggest TNA accounts. You know what I mean? Like he's like one of the most loyal TNA fans in the world. He loves JCW, NWA, and he showed up for our stream, bro. Like that's huge. That's fucking huge, man. Uninvited too, so it wasn't like, hey man, check out our stream. It was just like, wait a minute, let's go over to the comments, and then you see Marky D in there. I was like, whoa, I know who that guy is.
Exactly, man. Pretty cool. Never know. I had Mickey James put me on her story yesterday or on Saturday when I met her at WrestleCon and everything, and I had like a couple people just follow me and message me and just be like, that's so cool and this and that. So
hey, you know what you should do since you go to these conventions? You should ask them to do videos for us.
I wanted to, but they have like these people standing around, and they have like they're so like strict and like.
Well, I mean,
so it's one of those things where it's like next year. Now that I kind of know how this fully works, because this is my second year going to the one in Oshkosh. I think next year, depending on who it is, if I do have a certain like person I would like to ask, I think I'm gonna try to like wait or try to do it first to be like, because I get in there early. So like me and my stepdad met Tyson Kidd within like 5 minutes. I took a picture, I talked to him for a couple minutes, and then I was able to go and meet Mark Henry. So I'm thinking next year, if it's like that, I don't know. I kind of felt weird asking Tyson Kidd because I don't know. He kind of seemed like he just didn't really want to be there. So I was just like, you know. So
maybe he was just tired, man. Don't say that. It doesn't hurt to ask, you know.
No, I know.
I'm not saying ask everybody. You know, it's just a suggestion.
Yeah, no, I know for sure. Because like Brett Olive does it and stuff, like he had AJ Styles do it, and I see people do it all the time. It's just more or less getting the courage. I did hand out a lot of business cards and tell people to subscribe though. So
that would work too. Yeah, because after you do your watch along, we have the NXT night shift coming on. And then at the midnight hour on the East Coast, the IW guide is going to have a super duper power hour show. So that's going to be fun. And then I'll be doing a 2-hour stream of TGBH for TGBH. We got a couple guests lined up. Hopefully we can get all of them. I'm hoping we at least get Kyle Nix again. You know, he's been a big part of everything we've done here from the beginning, and it wouldn't feel right not having him on. And then at 3 a.m. East Coast, the Blog World Order, we're going to do a watch along for Glow Wrestling. So if you guys would like to join us for that. Then nice and early in the morning, we're going to have 2 runs of Kayfabe coffee. We've got Between Two Beards, J Gold, and Mr. OTM coming through. So they're going to be 2 different shows. The first hour is going to be an AIW edition. And then we're going to have Mr. OTM doing the SmackDown recap. I don't think we've done a SmackDown recap for Kayfabe coffee yet. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully we get a good turnout. So this could be a Saturday thing.
Founder of Kayfabe Coffee back in the house.
Yeah. And then we got the Wrestling Junkies, of course. They'll be doing the nice early hour, a 2-hour shift for us. You know, it's always nice to see Mr. Sin City and Podcast Dad. I don't think I've seen anything about who their guests are going to be, but you got to expect somebody huge with them. You never know. They've always got somebody. They just had a pretty sick interview with Jack Cartwheel last week. You should definitely go check it out if you haven't.
Shout out to them. They got put on, was it like the Russell Ops or the Russell Vote?
Yeah.
Shared out their stuff and everything.
They got a huge shout out. That was big. I remember seeing that. I was like, whoa, that's huge.
I was like, I know those guys.
I've heard of those guys. I think I subscribed to them or something. Okay. All right. Enough shameless plugging. We'll jump back to Monday Night Raw. We had that first match with Finn Balor and JD McDonough, which was followed up by what appears to be backstage interview with Seth Rollins, which was what? Same old?
Yeah, pretty much. And then they were getting ready to see who he was going to fight. And that's where I thought it was maybe going to be like Bronson Reed and then be like maybe he gets replaced and everything. Well, it was Austin Theory, obviously. But I mean, that makes sense if you go all the way back to 2020 when Seth Rollins was the Monday Night Messiah and all of that, everything. So Austin Theory was a part of that, and he was part of Seth Rollins' group. So, I mean, having those two fight on the main event, and I think I said it last night, the last time Austin Theory main evented a Raw was when he did the pose off with Bobby Lashley. So I think this was a way better way to main event.
The pose off. Damn, Tito, showing off your knowledge. Man, you're ready for main event trivia, aren't you?
I'm getting ready, man. I was on a trivia show like 3 3 years ago, and it was for the video game. And the question was, what is the advertisement or whatever for the WWE games? And it was like THQ advertise whatever. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I knew it was THQ, but I thought it was the wrong thing, and I lost the thing. I lost the game because of that. So coming back for redemption, and I'm ready to win some trivia.
Nice. Yeah. After the junkies come on for the marathon, we're gonna have the first ever main event trivia. It's an open invite, so if anybody here wants to come on by, get on camera, see if you got what it takes to be the Marcus of all marks. Tino of It's Always Time to Get High will be there. Paperclip Mike's going to be supplying some questions. Paperclip Mike, although he is not as old as Jay Gold, he is still very knowledgeable of all types of wrestling. This guy couldn't even hold his laugh. Jay Gold is old as fuck, man.
Why are we always mean to Jay Gold?
It all started when we found out that Jay Gold was the oldest one on the network, and then Paperclip Mike calls him Grandpa. I was like, damn, Paperclip Mike calls you Grandpa, you Grandpa. But I mean, if anybody wants to join in, just send us a message over on Twitter or on Instagram. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to our main event page.
Does the winner get something? Like a prize at stake?
Everyone is open to enter. We will have giveaways. I will be giving something to all participants. I have 4 local merch. I have T-shirts from various bars, all kinds of shot glasses. I've got different stuff that you're going to get. The surprise is what you're going to get. And the better you score, the better your package will be, is what I'm going to say.
Exactly. Come and hang out. Free stuff. Free
yeah. Just come hang out, get some free stuff, take part with us. I'll send you some obviously the winners are going to get some main event merch as well, provided by us, the good people at the Main Event Wrestling Network. So come on down, join us for our stream, join us for some trivia nice and early, like it's an episode of The Price is Right. If you feel like you've got the cranium with the ultimate wrestling knowledge, this is your chance to prove it. And if not,
there's questions that everybody can answer in the 80s and 90s.
You know what you should do, Tino? I'm going to send you some older TNA clips. When Scott Steiner was beefing with Rob Terry, they were going to have a pose down, but it's a pretty funny video to watch. So I'll send it your way. I think you'll like it. You'll have a little more appreciation for Scott Steiner and the work he did putting over TNA talent that nobody wanted to see.
Big Papa Pump. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Can you believe it, though? Tim Vicious, his hometown man.
Listen, I mean.
Right now his ears hurt. He's like, fuck. Okay, and then after that Rollins segment, Byron Saxton had a backstage interview with Old Lady of the Sun. So that was her, Becky Lynch. And now we are official for Saturday night's main event, right?
Yeah, Sar Ruka winning the IC championship this week.
Is it for the IC title?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Already?
I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't beat Becky yet, though.
I'm pretty sure it is.
So everybody just gets title shots when they want them now.
I mean, why not? Why doesn't she deserve one?
How many matches has she won on the main roster? That's a serious question. Okay, she beat Bailey, right?
No, she hasn't won a match.
Oh, she didn't beat Bailey Saturday night's main event?
No.
Okay.
I think this is what you got to do. You got to give people like Ruka, the Ethan Pages, you give them the championships, and that's the way people are going to go and get over and get excited and be ready for
That's different.
I guess it's not for the title. I guess it's just a singles match. So.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, because with Ethan Page's situation, it's different because the 4 of them have already been like.
That's why I can't believe everything you see. That's why you got to wait to.
But not Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka won 1 match, and she's been getting picked on by Becky. I don't think that warrants a title shot.
Yeah, I mean, you're right on that one. I just think that, you got to just make sure, and again, that you continue to use these people from NXT and make sure that they don't get lost in the shuffle, because that's what they all.
No, of course not. All I'm saying is, like, I don't think it should be for the title. I mean, she's won 1 match. I get it. She just gets picked on by Becky and gets a title match. It doesn't make sense. But if it's a singles match without the belt and she wins, then yeah, of course you got to give her the title shot. And this way, you're not hot potatoing the title either. It gives Becky a couple more weeks with the belt. It builds the story, and it gives them a chance to get 2 or 3 more people involved in the scene to give Sol Ruca some challengers. Because Lyra and Bayley are tied up in the tag division, so that's already 2 less contenders, unless they want to keep doing the double title thing and they let Bayley and Lyra compete as single competitors for the IC belt. See what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're right with that one. I just always like to see the moments. I'm just like, give him the title. Let's see what happens.
Also, from our first match, I forgot to ask you for JD versus Finn Balor. How many espressos would you give it out of 5?
Like 4 out of 5.
Out of 5 espressos? Damn. Okay, Tino, I see you.
I mean, I really enjoyed it, and I think those two they've obviously they deserve that type of match and that type of thing that they've been doing, especially with everything.
No, yeah, they deserve that kind of time.
For me, them actually going over the barricade and fighting in the crowd made it actually feel like a street fight, and they never do that. It's always a street fight or parking lot brawl, but it's not. It's just in the ring, and they don't,
Yeah, they just use candlesticks and chairs.
Yes.
I am from the streets, and in all the street fights I've been in, I've never seen anyone use a candlestick. I'm just saying.
A baseball bat.
A baseball bat, a shank. What else have I seen? I've seen somebody try to use a bicycle chain once. Well, I remember one of my friends threw a bike into a crowd. Well, we were outnumbered like 4-10, and we were on a bike, and he just grabs it and just eats the bike into the people, and we all just run away. We're like, bro, how are we gonna get your bike back? They're just gonna steal it. Like, would you rather we get our asses kicked?
I love it.
Oh man. But yeah, not once have I ever seen a candlestick in a street fight. I've seen somebody like do a choke slam in a street fight. I've seen a Walls of Jericho in a street fight, but I've never seen a fucking candlestick. Never.
Now you have.
And then we got our second match, Americanos versus Americanos. How did that one go? I can bet it was just off the rails, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I mean, again, I said it. You just if you're Brutus and Julius, you got to just do what you can.
Who the fuck are those guys?
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
You mean Julio and what's the other guy's name?
Julio and Bruto. There we go.
There you go. See, come on, Tino, get it together.
I didn't say it right. Julio and Bruto. I mean,
the Creeds are. I think they're in catering or on the injured list. I don't know, but you're confusing it for somebody else, bro.
I'm just saying that we're talking about tag division, and we got guys in match. We had a 6-person tag team mask match, and we had no idea who was fighting. So I mean, it was a great match, though. I mean,
that sounds racist, Tino.
I know that
sounds very racist.
That was really.
You're saying they all look the same?
That was so bad, wasn't it?
You're saying they all look the same, then?
No,
so you agree?
No, they don't. Actually, I lied because the El Grande Americano wore all the different.
Save yourself there, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, let me find out you're a low key racist, Tino.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I'm just playing. You could never be Hulk Hogan. Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Now the episode is getting off the rails. This is what happens when we talk about the El Grande Americanos.
Yep.
I will tell you, GBH, we got that match this next Sunday. Aren't you excited? Next Saturday or Sunday. Mask versus Mask. El Grande against El Grande. I know you hyped for that.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna have shenanigans all across the board, man. But what do you give this one? How many espressos?
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5?
Yeah, I mean, because it was fun. It was good. 6-man tag team match. You'll love to see it.
Oh, typical 6-man stuff.
Yeah, it was anything crazy. I just feel like they're just trying to build to the match next week, and I mean, there's really nothing. Like there was nothing really at stake for it. They just went out there and fought. I mean, I was shocked that the OG Americanos won. So, but we'll see how it plays out on next week. I'm interested to see who gets unmasked. Like I am just so intrigued to see. I don't know. We could all say guess, but we truly don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah. We'll skip through the Ethan Page and Jimmy Uso promos, only because you should watch Ethan Page's promo and Jey Uso's promo is probably the same old stuff. I saw something about LA Knight showing up or something.
Yeah, he showed up and said, "Why are you doing this with that?" And now, and we had a 6-man tag team match at WrestleMania and blah blah blah. Poor LA Knight, man. He was gonna face Gunther, and then they sent Gunther to SmackDown to fight Cody. I kind of forgot Gunther was fighting Cody at Clash because I was like, when Oba Femi came out, and then we'll talk about it what happened. But I was like, "What's Gunther doing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, he's fighting Cody." So,
no, yeah.
Can't keep, man. There's like 6 shows in the next 3 weeks. I can't keep track no more. What match is happening on what show?
And then you're lucky there's no TNA show the next couple
I'm waiting for it. I'm sure there will be on the Friday next week. They just haven't announced it yet.
I mean, they would have already done the promo because I mean, I watch out for all of them. I keep an eye on Warrior, TNA, and WWE. Now I have to watch AEW to look out for Ian, because I mean, as much of a pro he is for AEW, he's not gonna be able to write the whole blog himself because there's like 15 matches every pay-per-view. We're gonna have to do like 3-part blogs. Part 1, part 2, part 3 of AEW All or Nothing.
Again, AEW does great pay-per-views. It's just like sitting here until 1 o'clock just is so exhausting. And it just like I don't know. And that's just for me where it's like I like when like the WWE shows start a little earlier, like Clash starting early is kind of nice because then we'll be done by like 5-6 o'clock. But the fact we're gonna be here from 6 p.m. to 11 or 12 is just like, oh my goodness. And sometimes it's difficult to entertain people for that long. I do my best, but
And then just imagine if they recorded like Dynamite or Collision before the pay-per-view, and then you got to sit through both. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of my one gripe about. I really want to go to an AEW show. I've been to a lot of WWE shows and everything, and I've never been to an AEW one, but I just don't want to go for 13 hours.
No, I hear that. I've been to 2 WWE Raws. I was there at the one where Sin Cara injured himself, and he like waved at the ref to come. I think that was the last time he was on WWE. The original Sin Cara, that was the last time. After that, Unico took over as Sin Cara, and then he was Sin Cara on the main roster and in NXT with Kalisto. And then I don't remember the other one. I was high as hell. And then I was at TOC, I think, in LA. I think it was TOC when Alberto Del Rio came out and beat Cena for the US title when he came out with Zeb Coulter.
Boo. Was that the WLC?
Well, no. I've been working on this blog for a while because Alberto Del Rio was someone I actually really loved watching back then. And then after he ended up being a piece of shit, it like broke my heart because I was like, man, we were counting on you, dog.
He was one of my favorites at one time, and that's kind of
same. Like, and then when he debuted, he came out and talked shit to Rey Mysterio, which was even funnier because fuck Rey Mysterio. I'll have to send you that promo. It's the best. It's the greatest thing ever. He's like, Rey Mysterio, you're like the little worm in my tequila. Oh man,
the hate that you have for Rey Mysterio is insane.
Huh?
The hate that you have for Rey Mysterio is insane. I've never seen somebody hate a superstar more than you.
That's the thing about the Great Brown Hope. When I hold a grudge, man. But yeah, I was at that TLC where he beat Cena after he got fired because he slapped up somebody in catering, remember? Because somebody made a racist comment.
I do remember.
The Rio slapped him up. That's when he came back and people, I mean, it was in LA, so people were going to pop for Del Rio regardless. And I remember that night, they had shown Mysterio and Rey Mysterio got booed. I was like, yes. Okay, let's wrap up the rest of this. I think we got like 2 matches left. We'll go through them real quick. And then we had your nobody's favorites, but Tino's Beige and Brie Bella versus the Judgment's Day. So Brie Bella called them the Judgment's Day.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I was like, damn, she fucked up again. Judgment's Day.
Hey, like one time.
Man, I thought for sure the Judgment Day was gonna win at some point. I don't know. I just had a feeling, but it's looking like they're gonna keep the titles on Scream mode until I guess that's what they're calling themselves now.
More
until
like
Nikki gets
mode.
back. Yeah, Scream mode is what their new name is. I saw a T-shirt somebody had on last night. So
yeah, I saw that too.
But I mean, I don't really know. Maybe Paige. I gotta remember to call her Paige. I got so used to calling her Saraya, and now we gotta go back to Paige. But Paige, I feel like eventually is gonna turn heel and maybe they lose the titles. Shit, maybe they lose them this week. I don't know. I just don't know how long this title reign is going to last. But
how did they look in the ring last night? Beige and Brie Smella.
I mean, I think it's just honestly, obviously, they're not going to look like the way that the girls do nowadays. I think they're just a little bit slower, and they're. I think the problem with them is they're just trying to still get up to the like speed of everybody else. I don't know if they ever will be able to, just because of the way they wrestled and the way they were trained.
I think Paige is in her early 30s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Is Paige is still so young that it's just like, but I think it's just she's like so fragile that maybe she's scared to do certain things of the neck injury. I mean, people don't realize how bad those neck injuries really are sometimes. That like it just is awful. I mean, shit, I have like a cramp in my neck, and if I can't go like this, I'm freaking out, and I cannot imagine having like a brace. And so,
yeah, I mean, because like
things that it's all about with them. I feel like with those superstars like the Paige and Nikki's, it's all about the moments with them and then being able to compete in the Royal Rumbles, the Elimination Chambers, coming back and winning the titles. Where it's like they're never going to be able to get up to the speeds of the Sorukas and stuff like that, and but I mean, it is what it is. Again, it's all about nostalgia. Nostalgia is a drug, bro, and it's.
I said it last week. Obviously, this was meant for Nikki and Brie. It's going to happen again eventually. I would say just get the titles off them ASAP so they have a reason to challenge again and get that reign over with as soon as possible as well. Because you've got so many good teams in that division right now. They've made it work. They've made it their own. Even with 5 teams, they've managed to make every team matter and be important, just like they've managed to make every superstar in the Intercontinental Heavyweight division important as well. So if they can keep it up, if they can keep challengers a brew, then it doesn't look like they just gave it to Brie and Paige. You know what I mean? Like if they can hold their own against the people who are at the top of this division, which are the Judgment's Day, Irresistible Forces, Lyra and Bailey, Alexa and Charlotte. That's 4 teams off the bat.
Yeah.
So
and they finally have done a good job at building tag teams that we've been talking about for years.
And then also
women's tag divisions.
What is it? Fatal Attraction's their name, right? Fatal Influence.
Fatal Influence on them.
I merged them, Toxic Attraction and Fatal Influence.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that'll be the next name with somebody else, and we'll have a new face.
I mean, there's plenty of teams. They can make it work. As long as they don't have them beat every single team, this run is going to serve its purpose. I get it. They're appealing to a fan base. They appeal to all the fan bases as much as they can. And now this fan base gets what they want for the time being. Give it to them. Take the belts off them. If they're going to put them on Brie and Nikki, put them back on them ASAP and get it over with and get it right back off. And we can go back to things the way they were. And so we had, they retained their belts. There were shenanigans, obviously. How many espressos did you give this match?
Probably a 2. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest match.
You wanted to give them a 3, huh? Because it's Brie Bella. Yeah, you did.
I like them that much.
I bet you're wearing a Bella shirt under your hoodie.
Oh, man, I don't even know what shirt I got on underneath the hoodie.
You got a Bella Army hat, don't you?
Probably. No.
Yes, you do. You could have worn that instead of that White Sox hat, bro.
Man, listen, nah. White Sox.
Fuck the White Sox.
Shit. Sometimes it's the only way people recognize me sometimes. They're like, hey, I've seen you on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're the guy with the White Sox hat. You're the Fred Durst of YouTube. Oh, man. Okay, then we had... Okay, 2 more matches. Let's go through this quick. I don't know if people are still going to want to hang out. But if they want to, we'll keep going.
On a Tuesday morning.
So, 4th match. Obafemi against To Be Determined. And we got the return, Mark Henry style, but it was delayed 2-3 weeks of Brock Lesnar. How we feeling?
Retired for 29 days, guys.
He was gone 29 days?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, real quick. What's up, Eric? And he says, please defend her title. Why is she? Yes, exactly. Why isn't she defending her own belt? Thank you very much.
I don't even think she's in the tag title division. She's just coming out with the Judgment Day to make him feel like.
Well, no, I mean, I get what he's saying. Like, why isn't she defending her belt instead of getting involved in? I mean, yes, and anybody else would do it. Getting involved.
The hottest superstar right now in the women's division for the most part of people. That they're just good. They want her on TV as much as possible because everybody loves Liv Morgan.
I mean, when you're calling yourself the greatest champion of all time, and the Bleacher Report isn't saying it, and no one else is saying it, you got to defend your belt, dog. You know what I'm saying?
With you that I heard a report Stephanie was going to come back yesterday and she didn't. So maybe that was supposed to happen and didn't. So maybe next week they have a match made official. But yeah, I think you're right. She needs to either defend it at Clash or something because she's not defending it at Saturday night's main event, obviously. So, and if she doesn't defend it at Clash, I don't think we have a pay-per-view in June it's July that we don't have one because SummerSlam's the first weekend of the first day of August. So wait, which pay-per-view is in June?
Let me see. I know we have 4 more in the Fed. What is it? Saturday night's main event, Clash, Noche de Grandes.
Oh, is it Night of Champions? No, wait, they don't do that no more.
WWE pay-per-view schedule 2026.
Because Money in the Bank's late this year.
I think it's in August, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's after SummerSlam, I think.
I've got new Wi-Fi here, thanks to the Wi-Fi. She got us T-Mobile Wi-Fi, so everything here is moving really fast.
That's what I have. T-Mobile Wi-Fi is amazing. Gotta love it. So I think whatever.
Was there an NXT Roadblock this year?
I don't think so.
There wasn't an NXT Roadblock this year, was there?
No.
Tino?
There was supposed to be. No. There was not.
Okay, so we got Saturday night's main event, Clash of Italy, Night of Champions in June.
Okay. So yeah, Night of Champions.
And probably Great American Bash.
Yeah, so she'll probably defend.
And then there's a July 18th.
Against
Yeah, there's a July 18th Saturday night's main event as well. Money in the Bank is in September this year.
Oh, it's insane. Damn, they did that late this year. Shit. I mean, that's the thing too with I want to see Roxanne Perez take the title off of Liv Morgan, but that's just me.
So, I think it should be Raquel.
Yeah, that too. I would not mind Raquel getting her moment to finally hold the world title.
It's Raquel's time.
Yeah, don't disagree with you on that.
Y'all see Corbin might come back.
Yeah,
man, I love Corbin. I love Corbin.
He was dressed up as the gingerbread man, apparently.
Huh?
He was going to be dressed up as the gingerbread man.
You should dress up as a gingerbread man.
Oh, yeah. Shortest gingerbread man in the world. You know right away. I could be the gingerbread man's little brother.
TV special. So we did have Roadblock then. I don't remember that. It must have been NXT then. Huh?
I don't remember it being like a Tuesday special.
Probably.
Maybe. Oh, well. I can't remember what show we had last week, so, I just know Memorial Day's this was shit. I thought Memorial Day was next week. My whole family's coming this weekend on like Saturday night. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I thought so too. I thought it was on the 30th or something. And then they're like, oh no, it's on the 20-something. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it was confusing me when Kyle was talking about the 24. I was like, wait, what do you mean we're doing it in a week? And I was like, oh, okay.
Sure. So we got so Brock Lesnar jumps over Femi, no contest, so 0 espressos, right?
0 espressos. Brock Lesnar returned though, shocking. And Kyle said it last night on X. I saw it. No spoilers, no reports, nothing. Brock Lesnar coming out surprising, shocked us all. That's what I like to see.
That was the first. Yeah.
So I'm down for that. And again, we're obviously going to get a trilogy. We'll have the match made official. It was made official, obviously, last night with
Was there a graphic?
Yeah, there was a graphic. Yes, there was. So it's made official. It's official, GBH. Yes. So Kyle will most likely, and whoever else goes to SummerSlam for the network, will probably see the trilogy between the three, and that might be the end for Brock Lesnar. We might not see him face Gunther.
I don't know. Do we get a trilogy?
If Brock wins, we should, right? Because he might. But then, as I said, does that hurt Oba if he loses to Brock?
Because Clash is what, 2 weeks away?
Next week, next Sunday, or next Saturday, one of the two.
Well, yeah, 2 weeks. It's still Tuesday, dog. We still got to get through this week and next week.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Man, shit. You're right. I'm going too far.
I don't know, man. I don't. What if Oba wins this time? That would be the best deciding way to get rid of Brock is to lose two straight.
Don't disagree.
But like you said, there's SummerSlam. But do you really need to sell Do you really need Brock Lesnar to sell SummerSlam this year?
No, but he'll have a match because it's in his hometown.
Because you look at the card now, we're probably going to get. I don't think Ethan wins this weekend. It's going to be Penta. We get a big Intercontinental match for SummerSlam. Becky Lynch against Sol Ruka. Dom versus Balor for the AAA Mega Championship, if Dom still has it. Well, I don't know if they could stretch out Finn and Dom that long. What else? Obviously, the women's tag team titles. Roman would probably still be champ at that time.
I think you do follow for the U.S. title too. You got to build that, man. It's like it's there. They've started it. Just do it. Like, just fucking do it, please.
Just pull the trigger.
Just do, literally. I don't care. I'll pay you to watch Mello and Trick. Shit. I mean, you just because what are we gonna do? Run the Gingerbread Man and Trick Williams at SummerSlam? Like, what do we do? Like, I don't want to see.
No, I feel like you can't do anything wrong with Trick Williams at this point. Just protect him at all costs.
I mean, even Little Yachty. I mean, I gotta give credit to Little Yachty because he's going out there, he's showing up every week, he's doing his thing. He's pretty much a manager to Trick Williams, and that ain't a bad thing.
Exactly. He's playing his role. He's not making it about himself. He's not all over social media making it seem like he's the one that has the championship. So
exactly.
He's
you don't see Little Yachty on Instagram. You don't see him on X. You don't see him on that. He just does his work. He does his thing. He keeps his mouth and he's quiet and does his job.
And he doesn't have a crappy song on the airwaves every 30 seconds like Travis Scott did.
Oh my God! If I have to hear that song, every time I hear that song,
don't you fucking say it.
I ain't saying nothing.
Don't say it. Oh man. But you know who I think would be a fun contender for Trick Williams' U.S. title? Don't laugh, but Josh Briggs.
Hey, Wallet just signed his own death warrant.
Oh, you said it, not me.
I want Josh Briggs on the main roster, man. I've been saying it.
He's been there.
So let's do this. Get out of here. People probably got stuff to do. So our last match was Seth Rollins, Yawn, against Austin Theory, double Yawn. I don't know. I saw bits and pieces of it. It wasn't all that great.
I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, in whatever that they were trying to do, all they were trying to do was get to Braun and the shenanigans that happened at the end of the match with Braun taking out Seth and then Braun just trying to destroy everybody and then Montez and Angelo coming out and then Montez getting mad at Dawkins for helping Seth and everything else like that. And like I said earlier, I don't know why we're trying to break up the Street Profits when there's no tag teams, but I mean, unless they're finally going to give Montez Ford his singles run that we've been talking about for 3 years when he was in the Elimination Chamber and should have won that match. But,
it's always Montez Ford. Why can't it ever be Angelo Dawkins?
I mean, listen, it can be. I wouldn't hate an Angelo Dawkins singles run, but I mean, like that's what I'm saying. If Montez goes on a singles run, then obviously Dawkins is too. So maybe they fight each other. Maybe that's a SummerSlam match. We see a lot at SummerSlam where tag teams are fighting each other, where we've seen like Triple H and Shawn Michaels. We've seen others go at it. So maybe that's what they lead to: SummerSlam Montez versus Dawkins and a little SummerSlam Minnesota street fight.
Don't forget, Angelo Dawkins once stopped the monster cold in his tracks. You remember when he yeeted fucking Braun Strowman?
Man, he destroyed that. I remember that. That was good.
That was a crazy spot, dude.
And that's the thing is Angelo Dawkins is one of those that can get over, and he could be a huge baby face. Like people would literally, I feel like, clamor to him and just get over if they heard his story and heard what he's done and where he's been and everything else like that. He's somebody that you can get behind.
No, he's been everywhere. He was a collegiate wrestler, so he was an Olympian. He's basically Kurt Angle without a gold medal, to be honest. And
without a gold freaking medal.
He didn't break his neck. That's why. You got to break the neck. So with this match, I mean, obviously the typical shenanigans.
It also ended 10 minutes early, too. I don't know if anybody's realized that, but the last, 3 Raws have ended at, 9:20.
Damn. So what, 2 hours and 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I mean, so
minus the ads. Minus the ads is what, a 2 hour, 45-minute show maybe?
Hour 25 minutes, I'll say. I always go back to that episode they had the couple days before Christmas where it went on to Netflix. We didn't have to watch any commercials. It was an hour and 35 minutes, I think, or something like that. So
how many espressos you give that closing match?
One
espresso? Damn, Tino, you harsh with the ratings.
I mean, listen, I'm tired, man. It's 9 o'clock, and I was looking for something else and shenanigans, and it just looks like they're building to Seth and Braun for match number 2. So,
yeah, it feels like every match has
where we're
shenanigans
going.
minus the opening match, huh?
Yeah.
Which is one that you gave four espressos.
And then they want $800 to go to a Raw. They're coming to Green Bay. Yes, I still sadly live in Wisconsin.
$800?
They wanted $800 to go to a Raw in Green Bay. I was like, are you crazy? I spent $500 on my tickets for the Chamber, and those were really good seats. Like, what? For a Raw to go watch shenanigans, ads, and bullshit. Like, I'm not like, who's doing that? Who has money for that? And that's my thing too. Where like I was looking up tickets for TNA, they want $80 for floor seats.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
It's like I was thinking about going, and maybe I don't know, but it's just one of those things. It's like it's insane, and you could wait until like Kyle did the day before WrestleMania and go. So it's like that's kind of where I'm at with shows now, where it's like I want to just wait, and if it happens, it happens. It's kind of like with me, everything happens for a reason. If it's there, awesome. If they're not, then it wasn't meant to be. So
yeah,
I just am not paying $800 to go watch it Raw because that's all these are shenanigans, BS, matches, build, whatever. And it's not exciting anymore. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, I'd rather save money for a pay-per-view or something else like that than go to a Raw or SmackDown that I've seen 30,000 times.
Yeah, because I had seen before TKO took over, the middle section for WrestleMania was like $200.
Yeah. And
then the front row was like $400. But that was WrestleMania. $400. That is not bad.
And I get it, Russ. Like, of course, but I mean, like, nobody has the amount of money to take out a loan to go to a wrestling show. I mean, even this weekend at the WrestleCon I went to, it was like $25 an autograph, $50 to take a picture and an autograph. And I had a good like 5 minutes with Mickie James. I like sat there and had a conversation with her. Mark Henry, I sat down next to him, and it's like I spent that to go and meet the superstars and have a great time and watch a couple matches and see Hornswoggle in a street fight, then go to a Raw and watch a bunch of ads and bullshit for fucking 3 hours and then have to drive home at 10 o'clock at night. So
yeah, I hear that.
That's kind of it. Just again, the money is so hard to come by and everything's so damn expensive now. Gas is ridiculous. Like it's like $7 right now in downtown Chicago. From what I'm talking to my family.
Like, damn, like why am I spending this much money on this? Like if you feel like you didn't get your money's worth, you're gonna leave regretting it, and that's the worst part.
Exactly. And that's the worst thing in the world, especially because how excited you get to go to these shows. Because sometimes the shows are really good, but it just, I don't know, it ain't worth it for me. Like I'm at the point where I want to save for like a WrestleMania or something like that, and do like what Kyle did this year, because that's what for me it would be fun. And I don't know, not worth it, especially with how again money is so damn expensive. It's so hard to earn, but you could spend it in a flash.
Yeah, exactly. You're just making money to get around to go out and make more money, and then you use that same money to get out and make more money. It's just a never-ending cycle, man.
That's how I feel. I feel like I make money and then it comes out of my bank account and then I'm right back to it. I was like, what did I do all week just to make money? I'm like, well, here we are.
Huh.
Oh well,
it's a good thing weed is still cheap.
Thank God. I can't survive. Man, I've talked about it, and I say it all the time. I have cerebral palsy. I really can't use my left hand a lot and everything. And weed has completely like saved my life. It has completely like changed my perspective. Everything. It's helped my muscles to do things like I used to never be able to like move my hand like this, and the fact like I can yeet like this is insane. Like I used to be stuck like this. So like when I started smoking and everything, like my muscles started loosening. I'm able to move my fingers. Like it's a big deal for me. So I always talk about it, and I try to be an advocate for it as much as possible, because yes, it is what it is, but I mean, out of everything that people could be doing, they could be doing so much worse. So,
and it's been proven to have its medical benefits as well. I mean, I'm no doctor, but
and that's the thing. I have my medical card too, so it's not like I'm sitting there like getting like I go to a dispensary and I have like my card and all of that. So,
what you got against dispensaries?
I don't have anything against dispensaries.
You over here like, oh, go to the dispensary.
I do go to the dispensary. I'm just saying I have my medical card. That's all.
But aren't you over 21? You don't need a medical. Oh wait, I forget you're in a different state. My bad.
Well, yeah, I mean I don't because I am 30. I just turned 30. I feel old now. But I mean, yeah, I mean I don't need a medical card, but it helps because I don't have to pay taxes on it. So that's helpful. So I pay like $2 in taxes instead of having to pay like $40. So that's nice.
Yeah. That adds up, bro. The taxes add up quick, especially when they're like buy one get one free, but they still tax you the full amount for the other item.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, it's free, but you're still paying the taxes on it.
So that's where it helps me out with that. So I love it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll start wrapping up this May 19th edition of Kayfabe Coffee that Kane would be so proud of. Before we get out of here, we're going to go ahead and do our plugs. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the Main Event Wrestling Network on YouTube. We're trying to get to 400. We are at 340 subscribers. It's the same thing we say all the time. Tell a friend and tell your friend to tell that friend to tell their other friends. So their other friends tell their other friends. And 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 16. If so facto, we can get to 1,000 within a week. But you just have to tell a friend. And when you do, you'll get to enjoy tons of content we have available. If you haven't seen what we have to offer on a weekly basis, this Friday, we're going to do our second 24-hour live stream. We're going to be live for 24 straight hours. It's going to be a little bit of everything for everybody. So come on down, check us out. We've got everyone from the network doing a little something. We got some special guests coming in. We've got interviews, watch-alongs. We're going to be doing some predictions for Saturday night's main event, AEW, some recaps for SmackDown as well. There's all kinds of stuff we're doing. But if you guys have some time to swing on by in the morning, during our 24-hour stream, we're going to have our first ever main event trivia show. So if you feel like you've got what it takes to hang with the Marcus of Marks and test your wrestling knowledge, come on through. I've got some giveaways. We're giving away some merch. Everyone is going to get a little something. Everybody who participates will get a personal package from me and the Main Event Wrestling Network. And the winners will get, some exclusive merch, some fun stuff as well. So come on down, and maybe we'll get the unmasking of Tim Vicious as hometown man. You don't know what you're going to miss if you don't follow along for the main event stream. So make sure you follow us on X and Instagram at mainevent_net. You can find us anywhere online using that tag. I believe our website will pop up, our Facebook will pop up. But that'll take you straight to Instagram or Twitter if you're looking for us. Other than that, anything you want to tell the people about, Tino?
Well, for the 24-hour live stream, I will be doing my collection episode. Me and you were talking about it for the hobby hour, but I decided that we're going to do it during the 24-hour live stream. So come and check out where I spend all of my money, where all my money goes. You guys can see all where my collection. So we'll be doing that, and I also will be doing a simulation of Saturday night's main event. So we'll be there about 3 or 4 times and a part of trivia. So yeah, but we'll also be live for NXT tonight. We're on the road to 5,000. We're at about 40 away to 4,500. So make sure you come and subscribe. We're doing another giveaway at 5,000. So appreciate you having me on GBH, and let's get ready for this 24-hour live stream and get your coffee, get your 4 Locos, and let's get ready to party.
Damn, we'll get some 4 Locos for the stream. I forgot to plug them for the stream, but
they
didn't get back to me about my sponsor email for the stream, so they ain't getting no shout out for me this year. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
This guy, I'm just playing. I'm always going to shout out 4 Loco. I'm going to get fucked up on 4 Loco because I'm going to be on at the 1 a.m. hour on the East Coast. So we're going to be getting lit. We're going to be getting crazy. If you ever want to stop by again, just let me know, Tino, so we could add it to the graphic and stuff. I like to make updated graphics. So if you want to come back next week, the week after, don't matter. Let me know. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday, no matter what, to the best of our abilities. Some days it might be 5 minutes late. Some days it might be 5 minutes early. You never know. Subscribe to us today so you don't miss out. And don't forget, if I ain't there when you blaze a blunt, please think of me. Take care, guys.
But not.
What up, though? You already know what it is. Best in the world. AKA the problem. Isaiah Broner. And you watching the Main Event Wrestling Network.